And I'm Angelique Lazardi. We'll have that story in just a moment. But first, the Tucson Gem and Mineral Showcase is in full swing. Vendors from all over the world are here buying, selling, even trading.
But if you're not an expert, it may be challenging to tell the real gemstones from the fakes. The Digging Deeper team checked into it for you, and News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo is live with what she found out for us. Good evening, Lupita.
Good evening, John. This is the 66th annual Tucson Gem and Mineral Showcase. We're in the ballroom of the Ramada Inn, and it's called the Pueblo Show. It's one of the longest shows in Pueblo Show. It's one of the longest shows in Tucson. Now, let me show you. This is the kind of stone that you can buy here. This is $12,000, and this is a retail price. Now, there are other stones here that you can find. This is where the designers. Let's go right over here, Angelo. Look at this. This is where the designers, this is where the collectors, and where the dealers come to find the best deals, and so does the public.
I just sold the world's largest match pair last Tucson. World's largest match pair.
Noor Mohammed comes from Malaysia. He is also a graduate gemologist. He sold 2 Campbellite natural stones. The total carat weight was 84. Campbellite is also known as a blue zircon.
My stone is like a Campbellite. It's not something that is very expensive or very cheap. It's in the middle.
Yet there are some who will try to sell it as the real deal when it might be a pretty piece of glass.
You need to know the people you're buying from, and they have a reputation, so you can be confident that he's selling the right stuff.
But some vendors,
people who are new in the market, they will try to mix together 1 or 2 fake stone, and then they'll make the money, then they go away.
That's when Monica Caldwell sees people who've been cheated. Caldwell's has been in business for 40 years here in Tucson, and she is also a graduate gemologist who specializes in diamonds.
This is lab-grown diamond. This is natural diamond. This is moissanite. This is cubic zirconia.
She mixed them up and asked if I could pick out the diamond.
This is the real diamond.
Okay. So that would be the natural diamond?
That would be the natural diamond.
Wrong, kind of. It is a diamond, but it was grown in the lab and not mined. Caldwell says the best thing for you to do when you are going to the gem show and buying stones.
I would get a written receipt, make sure they put the item, if it's a tanzanite, if it's a topaz, make sure they write that on the receipt. Make sure they write the carat weight on the receipt. That gives you recourse in case you find out later that it's not what they represented.
Also, take the item to a graduate gemologist.
They won't necessarily give you an appraisal, but they will be able to identify them for you.
Another tip, when possible, buy from a local reputable person. Now, Noor was just telling me that if you're here at the gem show and you see International Colored Gemstone Association, you see that insignia, that means that what you're buying is the real deal. Reporting live, Lupita Murillo, News for Tucson.